Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be filming a mukbang. This is really just an excuse for me to eat while I film. It's like a 2-in-1, you know? So yeah, so today I'm eating chilies. If you know me, I love chilies. So yeah, that's what I ordered for today. I've been using DoorDash like crazy, especially with this whole Corona situation. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I got. I forgot to ask for ranch, so I'm a little depressed about it, but it's okay. So I love getting their soup. So this is their baked potato soup. Love. And then I get the same thing every single time I go to Chili's. So yeah, it's no different if you have ever gone to Chili's with me. I got the buffalo ranch chicken or something like that sandwich, and then I just got a side of corn. I find that I don't really like Chili's fries for some reason. I like their Texas cheese fries, but just like normal fries, not really my thing. So I'm gonna cut this so that it's not making a whole bunch of noise like that. So let me cut this so that I can eat, and then I can get on into the questions. Okay, so I'm gonna be answering your guys' questions as I go. I highly recommend. We go to Chili's, get this sandwich. It's so good. So the first question I got is, where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, I will be 25. At 25, I'd say I see myself moved out already opened up my first business, possibly on the second, working for myself and doing things for myself in my business. And yeah, that's basically all I can really say. I mean, I have basic goals like everybody else, you know, so yeah, just gonna kind of live the best life I can, you know, but just kind of basic things I can't really say, you know. I don't think I would be at the same job that I am now, but you never know. So next question. The next one wasn't even a question, it just said your love life, so I'm guessing that they're asking about my love life, and this is probably gonna be the shortest answer. I have no love life, so you know, that's the answer to that. There's nothing interesting. I'm not talking to anybody, not doing anything. So, you know, as boring as a boring can be, that's me. Okay, so I got a question of In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A. And if you know me, it's so Chick-fil-A. Like, it just is. In-N-Out is a close second, but Chick-fil-A just wins every single time. I haven't been going to Chick-fil-A because of recent events going on in the world, but if I had to choose one, Chick-fil-A all the way. And then continuing, sorry, I'm trying not to eat and talk at the same time, but how can you do that during a mukbang? But, and if I'm looking over here, it's because the questions are over here, so I'm sorry. Included with that one, with the last question with the In-N-Out, she said to talk about your goals. I guess I'll do it in like parts. Okay, so talking about my goals, basically the same thing, like seeing myself in 5 years, like opening up my own business. I did do a whole video on my goals for 2020. It's obviously changed because 2020 took a real sharp left, you know, went real down south real quick. So those have changed briefly, but basically the same things, you know, wanting to open up my own business, just kind of work on myself, and I just hope to be better, you know, because right now I'm not doing good at all. So I just hope to be better and trying to just continuing to grow myself, you know. I'm gonna go into my soup now. I finished half of my sandwich. I have to grab a spoon. If you have never tried the baked potato soup from Chili's, it's so good. I need you to go try it. Okay, next one was, she said, where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years? I'd say basically the same thing as like 5 years. Well, I guess not. I mean, in 2 years, I hope that I moved out. I really hope that my business is opened up by 2 years. Hopefully just like growing, you know. I feel like I won't be so different in 2 years, but you know, you never know. I think I'd say just kind of be similar as to now. I just hope that I'm closer to my goals that I am now, you know, just growing. I know it's very common to say like, where do you see yourself in X amount of years? And I just think that's like a lot of pressure on yourself, you know, because if I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna do this in 2 years and then it takes me like 4 years, you know, then some people will get down on themselves. So, but you never really know where you are, you know. She said, your sign if you believe in all that. And I'm guessing she means astrology. I am a Sagittarius myself. I am on the cusp of being a Sagittarius. I was actually, I think my birthday is 4 days. Like, if I was born 4 days earlier, I would have been a Scorpio. So, like, I'm on the cusp. So, I do hold a lot of traits of, like, a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. But like, if you read on a Sagittarius, it's me. Like, you know, like all those memes that come out, like, it's me. Like, that's so me. I don't know too much about astrology. It interests me, but like I don't know that much about it, so I couldn't really speak too much on my sign or anything like that. I just know kind of basic things about my sign. In high school, I know that I used to check my horoscope pretty daily, with that daily app or whatever. So I used to check that, but I don't check my horoscope anymore. I wouldn't say that I really truly believe in my horoscope, but I mean, sometimes it's really scary because sometimes it should be real spot on. But yeah, I don't know too much about it. I know like basic things about my sign, and I know like Aquarius is like one of my number one most compatible signs, you know. So yeah, I just know basic things. I don't know too much about it. It says daily outfits and where you get inspiration for makeup and clothing. Okay, Fashion Q for sure. Fashion Q is literally like number one spot that I go to. I'd say Fashion Q. I'm trying to think where I get my clothes. I'd say mainly Fashion Q, to be honest, and then like other little things. Like for basics, I love going to like Ross or Didi's for that type of stuff. Like, I just don't think that you need to spend a lot of money on that stuff. I used to really love shopping on Shein, but there's been some scandals going on that they're giving out people's information, so I'm not shopping on there any longer. I just started to shop on Missguided, and I do kind of like it, but it's kind of a hit or miss for me, you know. So online shopping is not my favorite because I am very awkwardly proportioned. I'm very tall, so my legs are so long. Like, my legs are so long. Like, my friends that are like almost 6 foot, like my legs are longer than theirs. So yeah, if that doesn't tell you enough. So for my jeans, my favorite jeans are Hollister jeans, and I get the my size is a 5L, so I just make sure that it has an L, which means long, you know. Yeah, so those are where I get my jeans from. It's just what fits me the best, because my legs are so long. And then I have a really short torso, so which is like, you know, so that's kind of like awkward when you're wearing different things like that. So I prefer to shop in store, but the main place that I shop at is Fashion Q, I'd say. And then inspiration for makeup and clothing. I say I take a lot of inspiration from YouTubers. That's just what I watch like all the time, so that's where I get like a lot of my inspiration. I'd say like my top 3 is Delaney Child on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel. She's amazing. I love her style and everything, and she does makeup videos and things like that. She is a big inspiration of mine. I love her style, like even like her home decor, like love. I really like Nazanin Kavari. her style is really good. I really love that. And I think also for style that, like, I don't know, you know, like so many. I know like Yvette XO, I do really like her style. Like, she's very simple, you know, like I feel like I have very simplistic style. I don't think I have that big of a style, you know, so her style is like the most kind of like mine, where it's just very simple but she dresses it up. So I'd say her. Yeah, I'd say those are my top 3, but I'll definitely take inspiration from a lot of Instagrammers and YouTubers. Okay, yeah. I almost forgot. And Tony, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she's one of my favorite YouTubers. Her style and my style are so similar. Like, her favorite color is like beige brown, and I've never met anybody with the same favorite color as me. Like, it's like our style's literally the same. So I'd say her. And she has her own jewelry website, which is where I have some of my jewelry from. I'm not wearing my rings, lucky enough. But I wear this, like, it's like 2 different bands that I wear, and that's where I got those. So yeah, I'd say her. I almost forgot about her. And I say the same thing for like makeup wise. I don't really take just inspiration from somebody for just makeup, you know, but those are like the top ones that I take inspiration from. Next is, do you plan on moving back to Vegas? Short answer, no. Long answer, I don't know. I don't have any plans to move back to Vegas. Vegas was an amazing time in my life. Like, it still shocks me that I lived there for 3 years. Like, I just went this past weekend, and like while I was there, like I obviously knew where everything was and everything. It just felt like I never, like, it didn't feel like that was my home at one point, you know? It was like a super strange feeling, but I have no plans to move back to Vegas. It's not really calling my name, but if the opportunity rises, I would not be against it. So, you know, things could change. 5 things I can't live without. I'm gonna have to think about that. Are we talking about like material things? I'd say obviously my phone, because you know, everything's kind of on my phone. We're gonna say phone with the charger, okay? My MacBook with the charger, because that thing cost me a lot of money. If we're talking, like, I'm going just materialistic, because if we're gonna say that, then I would have just said my family, you know? So materialistic, those 2. I'm like looking at my stuff, like, what can't I live without? My princess blanket. If you guys don't know, I have this princess blanket. Like, if you're a family member of mine, you already know this. I've had the same blanket since I was probably like 3 years old, and it's big, okay guys? Like, it still covers all of me, okay? So I've had the same blanket for that long, and if I was in a house fire, I'd take that with me, because I can't sleep without it. So that, I'd say, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of like expensive things that I have or anything like that. My necklace, sorry, I was like looking at myself in the reflection. My necklace, I literally, like, if this came off of me, I think I'd like have like a heart attack that it came off. My necklace, and then we'll just say like, we'll say chapstick, because my lips are always chapped and a girl needs some chapstick in her life. So we'll say that. My favorite hair products. I get a lot of questions on my hair because I have really long hair, so a lot of people just assume that I have really good products. I honestly have pretty basic products, but I will tell you guys what I use. For shampoo, I use Head and Shoulders. I know it's not interesting at all. I use Head and Shoulders because I have a lot of dandruff, so if I don't use Head and Shoulders, your girl's gonna be flaky. It's gonna look like I'm sniffing cocaine on the damn table. So I use Head and Shoulders shampoo. That is the shampoo that I always use. It's actually sitting right here. My favorite hair oil is this Paul Mitchell hair oil. It's the super shiny serum. I got this from Vanessa. This stuff is so bomb. It makes your hair so silky and soft, and it's like a detangler. So I put this on right after the shower. And then my hair brush is a really big one. I just kind of converted to a wet brush, and it has made all of the difference. Like, these definitely make a difference, so definitely get one of these. So yeah, highly recommend. This is the one that I have, but they sell them at Target. Highly recommend. Like, it doesn't pull out your hair or anything like that. As well as like not pulling out your hair, I say scrunchies. I have one in my hair right now. They just make your hair not break as easily. Highly recommend. And those are like the main products I use. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll go in with the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. I'll do this if like my hair is curled and it just needs like a little bit more volume. This is what I'll use, and it smells really good. But this is kind of rare that I use this. Like, it's pretty much full. Like, I only use that on occasion. And then my other favorite thing and like kind of tip for your hair is I sleep on silk pillowcases. And I have found that that makes my hair so much softer and so much like silkier. Yeah, I highly recommend. I got this for Christmas, and it was the best Christmas present. I'm about to finish my soup. Okay, I'm gonna eat my corn. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my corn. Please don't judge me. Why does it look like that? Why is it fat on the bottom and then all skinny over here? Why? It's hot. I just burnt myself. Yep, can't do that. We're gonna leave that open. I'll eat the other half of my sandwich. Can't do that. I need this back in my lap because it's gonna drip. Need to move this out of my way because I gotta eat. Okay, next one. What are your thoughts, or your thoughts on what's going on in the world right now? I don't know if you're talking about like Black Lives Matter or coronavirus. So I'll touch both because I feel like those are the two big things going on in the world right now. I will start with the coronavirus because I feel like I have the least to say about that. I am still working in office. I've gone back to work, so it feels like coronavirus is kind of like fake for me. It's not fake. I know personal people who have tested positive and things like that. So, I don't know, like, you know, I just feel like everybody should just do their part, like just wear a mask when you're outside. It's not that hard. No, we're not taking away your constitutional rights and not taking away your freedom of speech, like like it's not, okay? Like, personally, if I was to get it myself, I don't think I wouldn't be worried about myself, because I don't think that I would die from it or anything like that, but I could transfer that to my younger siblings who have a weaker immune system that can hurt them more, or even to my elders like my grandpa or things like that, and they can die because they have a weaker immune system because they're older, or just in general. I work with older people, so they have weaker immune systems. So if I was to expose them to that, like, you know, like, I worry more about if I was to get it, if other, like, the people that I would expose to it, you know? So those are kind of my thoughts in coronavirus. Like, just do your part. Like, it's not that hard. Wear a mask. Be a nice person. Thanks. Black Lives Matter. That is a whole other topic. I won't get too into it because that's a really big issue. But obviously I stand with the Black Lives Matter. I have spoken about this briefly on my channel. I stand with the Black Lives Matter. There's a link, my Linktree has all of the petitions and everything on them that I have currently found. If there's more I should add to it, let me know and I'll add it. It also has like GoFundMe's on there and things like that. So go check it out. It's always linked in my description, and it always is gonna have those links on it. As well, it's also linked in my Instagram bio, my Linktree, so you can always do that. And I also have a Black Lives Matter highlight on my Instagram if you want to click through that to be a little bit more updated with things that I posted. I haven't been that well at posting, to be honest, so I do need to get better on that. I do need to be reposting more things, so I will work on that so you guys are updated as well. But yeah, it's not like, it's not hard to just be a nice person. If everybody was nice to each other, I personally just do not understand how you can hate somebody for the color of their skin. They have no control. You have no control over the color of your skin, where you come from. So why are you going to judge somebody else for it? It just makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. I will never agree with anybody who's against Black Lives Matter. I just won't understand it. And if you want to say all lives matter, all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. If all lives mattered, then Black lives wouldn't have to have a Black Lives Matter, because they would have already mattered. But at this moment, they don't. They just don't. They just don't. As well, to go along with the Black Lives Matter, if you don't know, there's a lot of things going on with ICE right now. And as myself, as a Latina woman, it's just scary, Our kids and our people are being kept into cages because we're looked as outsiders in their country. I want you to do a little bit more research on where the United States is and where it came from and where it was taken from. So do that research and then come back to me, because it's just disgusting. Children are being held in cages, being raped, being taken away from their families. For what? For the color of their skin? And for speaking another language? I see those videos go on Twitter or whatever of, we're just gonna say it, white women or white men yelling at somebody else or trying to get in a fight with somebody for speaking Spanish. I'm so sorry that you don't speak another language, but it doesn't make somebody less of an American for knowing another language. I know Spanish. I know many people who know Spanish, and I was born in the United States of America. So you're not going to tell me that I'm not an American because I speak another language. And I have this freedom of speech to speak in whatever language I want to. So don't come at me. Don't come at anybody, I can't wrap my mind around it. I just can't, It's me holding my sandwich while having this. I don't understand it. I will never agree with it, I don't. Also, with that, I'll wrap this up after this because this is not what this video is about. But also, Kanye West announced that he will be running for president for 2020. And I just want you to really think about this, okay? Kanye West is friends with Trump. So a vote for Kanye West is a vote for Trump. And then, if you want to say, but Kanye West might win. If they're friends, their viewpoints are the same. So nothing is going to change if you change to Kanye West. Also, think about that. Kanye West as our president. I thought Donald Trump was a joke enough. You want Kanye West to be our president? Kanye West is running for president to take the black vote because he's a black man, to cut off of Joe Biden's vote. So then at the end, Trump will win. So let's be a little bit smarter here. Let's not vote for him. It's not a joke. Our president isn't a joke. Those are human rights. It's everything. You want our president to be a joke? You're going to vote for somebody because it's funny to vote for them? No. Think about it, okay? Just think about it. Don't do it. Don't vote for him. No. And that's it for my TED Talk on that. But yeah, if you guys want a whole other video on different topics like this, I'm more than happy because obviously there's a lot on my mind. But yeah, those are my simple thoughts on that. Yeah. Oh, one more thing, because I know I'm going to get questions about it. I said that I wasn't going to Chick-fil-A because of obvious reasons. If you don't know, the Chick-fil-A, the company, donates money for anti-gay programs and anti-things like that. And I don't support that. if you're bothered by who somebody else loves, like get a hobby, please. Get a hobby. Anybody can love anybody that they want. What is it to you if that's a male, a female? Who gives a crap? Let people love whoever the F they want to love. I could care less. You know? Let them live. Let them do their life. Why does that bother you? Is it your life? No. So, I don't know why you're bothered about it. So, I don't agree with that, obviously. And by me going to their company is me basically funding them to fund them. The anti-gay LGBTQ committee or whatever they donate to. So I'm not down with that. So I have not been going. As well, I have not been going to Starbucks. If you guys have follow me on Instagram, I have been switched over to a Dunkin' person. For one, it's cheaper, so go get you some. And two, Starbucks came out with a statement saying that their employees were they weren't able to have any involvement with the Black Lives Matter movement and wear anything with that during work, which look, that just didn't sit right with me. Like if you're going to say, like, it just didn't sit right with me. I can't do it. I can't, it just didn't sit right with me. So I stopped going there as well. So I personally have just realized that where we spend our money is where, like your dollar makes a difference. Where you decide to spend it makes a difference. So just think about that next time that you're shopping or anything like that. There's a lot of companies that support Trump and anti-LGBTQ. There's so many. So do your research and make sure that you're spending where you want it to be spent. Next is what motivates you. What motivates me? My family is kind of like the number one most obvious one. But also just myself, I just think of where I want myself to be, what I want to accomplish, like where I know where I can go and where I know what I can do, so you're your number one cheerleader, so be that for yourself. Next one is what is your morning routine like? My morning routine, I have filmed a morning routine on my channel before, but that was like a really long time ago. Like I don't even think my morning routine is anything like that. I don't know. I mean, I'll link it down below. I have to go rewatch that to see what that's like. If it's different enough, let me know if you guys would like a updated one. Let me know and I'd be more than happy to film that for you. But yeah, I'll go ahead and look on that, but I'll link it down below if you want to go watch it. But I honestly don't remember if that is what my morning routine is. So if it's different enough, I'll film an updated one. If not, it is linked down below. And then also in that one was, are you a morning or night person? I am a night person, 100%. Mornings are not my best friends. I hate mornings. Waking me up or getting me up in the morning is literally like World War fucking 5 because we've already gone through 3 and 4. Like, it's not fun. It's not pretty. So yeah, I'm definitely a night person. I wish I was a morning person because like I wish I could get up early and like get things done, but that's not the type of person I am. So sorry. And then for the last one, it says spill tea. And I don't know what you wanted me to spill tea about because I ain't really got anything to spill tea about. But I am going to spill a little bit since you guys are watching this. And yeah, just going to give you guys a little sneak peek. But it is going to be announced on my Instagram pretty soon. Within the next day or two, or maybe, yeah, like day or two. But I will be starting a new series on my Instagram with IGTV. And if you don't know, right now I have a series going on that's Makeup Monday. So every single Monday I post a video that's makeup related. And yeah, those come out already every single Monday. But now to come out, I want to work on my style more. I feel like I have a very basic style. So I want to work on that more. And I will be coming out with a kind of like fashion style type of IGTV, and I have 2 names picked out. Kind of, if you have better ideas, let me know and maybe I'll change it to your idea, but let me know what you guys like more. I have either Fashion Friday or Style Saturday. I don't want to do Style Sunday because that was an option, just because my Makeup Monday comes out on Monday, so Sunday and Monday I feel like it's 2 back to back. So I have Fashion Friday or Style Saturday. So let me know which one you like more. If you have a better idea, I'm all ears, you know, all ears. Let me know. But yeah, let me know which one you guys like more. That will basically include anything to do with fashion, like hauls, styling a different top in like X amount of different ways, taking an outfit from night or day to night, you know, just things like that. I have endless amount of ideas, so I'm super excited for this. And yeah, that is kind of like the only thing that I can spill tea about that's coming out. Well, there's other things coming out too, but I can't spill the tea on that just yet, so you have to stay tuned for that one. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thank you guys so much for everybody who sent in your comments and things like that. You know, that really helps a lot with these videos. If I don't get questions for a questionnaire or like a Q&A, I can't really do the Q&A, you know. So thank you guys so much for sending in the questions and the topics to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys enjoyed this and you want me to do another one, I'd be more than happy to, because it just gives me an excuse to eat on camera and just kind of kill two birds with one stone. Make sure you guys are subscribed down below with the little clicking that subscribe button, and then click the bell button right next to it so you're notified every single time I upload. I know that 87% of you guys are not subscribed that watch my videos, so please make sure you guys are subscribing. It just, if you say I don't have an account, all you need is a Gmail account to subscribe. So make one, please. You know, it helps a lot. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next Tuesday upload. Love you guys so much. Bye.